I think one of the issues with the Unicender, and it is a great tool, but it wears quite rapidly. And the reason is because most of the friction comes from a very small place on each one of those plates. So if you can keep the Unicender squeezed together, it basically just runs the rope, and there's very little friction there. And as long as there's very little friction, there will be very little wear. Okay, here's the drum attached to the Unicender, and I have it on my climbing line, Poison Ivy. Hopefully you can get a good look at it. What I've done in this latest modification is I added some material to this point right here, so that if somebody was installing this on a worn but still functioning Unicender, that would replace some of the material that has been worn off of that top plate and keep the Unicender in a better functioning position. Now the drum is not life support. If it comes off, you're left with a functioning Unicender. I've attached it with rivets to the top plate, and the holes that were driven in that top plate are at a non-structural point in the Unicender, not affecting the strength or the function of the Unicender. When the drum is placed on the Unicender, one of the things that I really like about the Unicender is that I'm able to put it at a hand ascender height and ascend up the rope just like it was a hand ascender. And then when I get ready to do work or anything else, then I bring it closer to my saddle, and I can use the Unicender right up next to my saddle right there. The way that it functions is that I've also added a channel. To this point here to help capture the rope when I go into a soft lock. And let's see if I can show you the soft lock. So when we ascend with the Unicender and we're ready to come down, we go in the descent mode and we can descend. When we want to stop, all I do is wrap it up over the top, and it goes into a pretty solid, but I guess you would still consider that a soft lock, descending. When you get ready to descend some more, you just undo the top and descend some more. When you get ready to stop, you put it into that soft lock. This top channel is there because when the Unicender functions, depending on the size of the rope and some of those issues, that top plate needs to be able to go into an angle so that it will bind the rope. And when that happens, the Unicender, that notch, allows the Unicender to function just as if the drum wasn't even there. In fact, one technique to put more friction on that top plate is, rather than, if you were going to do just a short descent, you can pull on these bottom plates and let the drum provide the friction, thus again saving the wear on the Unicender.
here I can make multiple stops by using that soft lock feature without having to go in and out of the ascent and descent mode on the Unicender. Makes it a lot more comfortable.
Okay, here I've set up for a DdR descent. But here we go. Get to the ground. I just bring it up and pull that in, and there I'm locked off, and I can do as I please. Finish my descent.